We're going to do a brief overview of our door section. So first thing is we put in door width and height in inches. Now you can put in rough opening measurements here, or even just the measurements on the inside of the jamb, whichever you prefer. Rough opening measurements will just slightly overestimate the amount of lumber, and that should be fine for doing a takeoff. So what's tricky is the number of doors. Since this is only interior doors, when we say one door, right, that's going to give us trim for both sides of that door, right? So there's a little note here that it reminds you. If you're only trimming out one side of the door, that'll be 0.5 doors, right? So let's say we have 3 interior doors we need to trim out. 2 of them will have trim on both sides, but one will just have trim on one side. Let's say it has tile on the other or something. That'll be 2.5 doors, right? So just make sure one door is trim on both sides, 0.5 door is going to be trim on just one side. So we're going to go. We can select which type of door we want, type X or type Y. This is either do we want mitered corner or do we want butt corner. Our interior casing material, just select the material you want to use, right? We're going to use 3.5. And then are we going to have any, check this box if you're going to have any backband or molding on the doors, right? So if you're going to have backbanding that's going to follow the perimeter of the door, check this box, right? Or if you're going to have trim that's going to follow, you know, the perimeter of this door, check the box, right? And then select that material from the drop-down list, right? Now, once again, whenever you see a plus sign, this is where you can go if you wanted to add other trim, right? So let's say we want to add some trim that's, you know, we have oak trim, 3.5 inches. We can get that in 14-foot lengths, and the cost is going to be, let's say, $25, right? We can go back to our door section, right? And now we can see, okay, we have oak trim at 3.5, and it will change the price and tell you how much that will be, right? Same thing with backband. You can select whichever backband material you want. If you want to add backband, click that plus sign, go to interior trim backband molding material, and then put whichever material you want there. Or you can take off material or change the price of material right there.